Hello everyone! It is now Wednesday, 7 p.m. and time for Nana to play her games. Welcome to NanaCritter, where a nerdy grandma, aka NanaCritter, plays video games. We are in season 4 and we're playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Hi, Exceedingly! Hi, Picture of a Crook. Hi, the Grosselia. Wait. I don't need to say the. Hey, Grosselia, I think. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
So glad to see you here.
I know. And excitement. We should be finishing our exciting case and starting a new one, right, Exceedingly? And starting.
Probably. We'll see how long it takes, but seems likely.
Yeah. And also just a shout out and announcement. Tomorrow, I will also be streaming, but I'm streaming. Drum roll. I am streaming the new Dragon Age, the Veilguard. I'm so excited. Dragon Age.
That was a terrible drum roll. I'm so sorry. I feel like I could have probably done a better drum roll.
Okay, I'll let you Exceedingly.
No, it's too late. I already messed it up.
That is true, and I already announced it.
We have to live in the world where we did bad drum rolls.
This is true. But I'm very excited because thank you. But I'm very excited because Dragon Age Inquisition is my favorite game of all times. Solus is my soulmate. He is the baddie in this game, but I'm still gonna love him. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to change him from evil to good. I don't know, but I'm gonna try. Oh, really? Yay! Yes. I mean, literally, he's my soulmate. I love him so much. So yes, I'm so excited. So I will be doing character creation and then first playthrough, and I have it scheduled for 2 hours. Exceedingly, do you think we should go 3 hours?
We can play it by ear, see how we feel.
Yeah. So, yay. Because I'm excited. I have teacher work days. I don't have students, which means I don't have to, so even if I'm dragging a little bit, I can get coffee in the morning and it's, I can just deal. So.
What if he turns you from good to evil? Yeah, Solus.
Well, good question.
Isn't he kind of an evil stinky boy now?
Okay, good question. But you know what? I'm willing.
I didn't play the DLC still, sorry.
I'm willing to take that risk because he's my soulmate, so,
Well, I'm looking forward to romancing Scout Harding personally, so,
Okay, yay. All right. Yay, I'm so excited. All right, well, I guess we should focus, though, on this because this is a great game, too.
Yes.
So
we'll talk much about that tomorrow.
Let me go to our gameplay.
I know... Nana's told me this also. I know I missed it.
I played.
I have to live with this world where I never experienced
did you
that.
say?
Maybe one day.
Yeah. Did you say that you did play all of the DLC? Grosselia?
I didn't.
No.
I think Grosselia is saying yes.
Grosselia, you didn't, because I did too. Grosselia, I played it. I literally, Grosselia, what is it that I have, you guys? I think I have. I know it's over 100. I might have closer. I may be a couple of hundred, but I know I have over 100 hours of gameplay with that game.
Hey, picture of a crook. I know where you live.
Oh, what a picture of a crook say.
Because I live there too.
Oh.
And you haven't even played it. Stop being rude to me.
Yeah, Grosselia. Yeah, I played absolutely everything, and I played it multiple times, and I love it so much. So much. All right, you guys. We're starting, and I get to be a parrot. I'm kind of excited about this.
Yeah.
I want to be a good parrot, though, so I got to...
Just purely based on how into it you get.
I got to channel my parrot. Oh, I don't know if you can see, because I know you're probably not looking at the screen exceedingly, but I'm in my Halloween outfit.
I did look and see that. Yeah.
Okay,
Very cute. I love it.
Thank you. All right. Let's try.
You did already read this, I think. Now you just need to press.
Yeah, I know, but
you have to press. Sure, to get into character. I understand. Yeah. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, we're going through it again fully. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her.
Yeah, and Maya, you're kind of better at this than me, so I'm yeah. So kind
Yeah,
of
but
step in there.
I'm not the lawyer, so
I know, but you're better
I
with the
don't think
parrot.
legally that like I need to be the one heading this up.
Okay, but I may
Unless
need
I
you.
can take your badge.
No, can't have my badge.
We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I want to see three people's reaction to that news. Come on, why are you clicking through it again?
Oh!
Why are you doing this?
I need to go back
You're
and
putting
check.
us.
Okay. So I'm pressing the
Yes.
testimony that says hello. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Okay. All right. Phoenix.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Phoenix.
Bird brain lawyer summons bird to the stand.
All right, Phoenix. I'm telling Phoenix, you've got to ask it questions the way you were taught. Ugh. Maya, you talk to her.
Okay, fine. Right. Okay. What do I say?
Have we forgotten something? No, like what's the safe? No. I don't know.
He is a phoenix. That's so true.
Am I gonna be able to have her ask all these things, or?
That's a great question. You could save if you're unsure.
All right, I will do that. Okay. All right, have we forgotten something? I don't know what that's gonna do.
You've forgotten something.
Yeah, you have to preface it, and I forgot what you preface it with.
Gotta pick one.
I don't know. I guess what's her name? Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name?
Polly, Squawk.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
I mean, does it?
Well, I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with that. No. Please only ask questions pertaining to the matter at hand. Very well, witness. Continue your testimony.
I think it's safe to say you did not choose the right question. I think it's going to be the same thing until you get to the questions.
Have we forgotten something? I mean, I know the safe number, but I don't know how that's going to tell us his identity.
Uh-huh. You've forgotten something, Nana.
Okay. As I recall, 2 days ago...
Yeah, you've asked that question before. Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk. Don't forget, DL6. Squawk.
Recall?
Okay. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello. Squawk.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot.
Hello. Squawk.
Traitor bird. Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Oh my gosh, Karma, I want to just take you out. Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Should I go back again? Or press here?
I think...
Wait, let me go back. I don't think I want to save yet.
I think, actually... I'm glad that we did this so that you could see that the seemingly correct question doesn't work, but I think you were actually right about the name.
Okay. Okay. So I'll go back. Okay.
Let's do the name.
Wait.
And then the judge say, "What's your name?"
Okay.
And then the judge is going to ask if it's relevant to the case. And this time say it is.
Okay.
That's my P.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna click through all this.
Yeah, just go till the judge asks. Because we did that.
Yes, it does.
Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's... The proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is...
So look carefully. Let's go through some of your evidence, especially like documents and stuff that might have more info.
If that would have anything.
I mean, the info will be what's written there. You can check, though. That one has stuff to check if you want more information.
Oh,
See?
does it? Okay.
No, you have to click on, go back to it.
Right.
Yeah, click
And then go
on
check.
at the bottom where it says check. Yeah. That'll give you more info.
I thought this was taken.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought that file was taken by Von Karma.
No, I don't think so. It was the actual note of detailing the plan and stuff.
Fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And yes, Maya got the bullet.
Very interesting. Okay. So I would present.
Yeah, if you want to present, then present it.
Okay. The DL6 case file?
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then?
I'll tell you, Von Karma, it's page 3.
Show us, or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name?
I believe it is indeed the third option there, yeah.
It's on the suspect data page.
It's like such a huge, grueling legal document.
I know, 3 pages.
And like with really big font on them too.
Yeah, it's just like, give me a break. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. I'm gonna also do something here.
Huh?
Right. Okay. I wanted to...
What's the matter?
No. I just wanted to make sure that I could see the chat. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
What was his fiance's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible.
Bah! A mere coincidence. That's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix.
Well, she admires me. No.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
She's only
She's
7.
only 7 years old.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Indeed. Alone it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what? Very, very well, witness. You may continue.
Well, you've done 2 out of the 3 questions.
All right. So,
I think you can press on this one also.
Okay. So I'm.
I think either one works.
Okay.
But this feels like that's all we've got, so you might as well try the other.
Yeah. Witness.
It's the same thing.
Okay. You're here to speak. You must speak to me.
It's the same thing. You can just skip to the question part.
Oh, wait. What's the question part? Wait.
Oh, wait.
Dang it.
Maybe it is a little different.
Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Okay, I guess you do need to press on the first one. So yeah, to get to the questions, I mean.
Okay.
Let's do it. We only have one more question.
Oh, what's the safe number?
So, yeah, might as well try it out. See if that gets us anything.
Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack?
1, 2, 2, 8. 1, 2, 2, 8.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
I mean, we might as well say it does,
Yeah.
because what else do we have?
Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Let's look at the case file again, because that has a lot of info. Let's look in there. 1228.
Wait, where? Oh, 1,
That's what we're
2,
looking for, is what I is telling you.
It's a 1228 right here.
Uh-huh. It sure
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I think that's reason enough, huh?
Yeah. Oh shoot, sorry. I have to
Whoops.
present.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number?
It's the first one.
It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident? December 28. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
Funny
And
that.
the number on that safe is 1228. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1.
So you're telling us your ATM card number? That's real smart, Karma.
This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence. That's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately.
Got him
I
back.
hate that so much.
I know you do.
Witness, tell us your name.
Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay. Huh? I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting? Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order! Order! Yanni Yogi, so was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage.
He looks sad.
I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
Yeah, what did he even do?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Got that just in the nick of time.
Von Karma? Where's Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Innocent, in this case at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not
You did it!
guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Well, case done.
I don't think so.
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh, what do I do?
If you're unsure, you could save.
I feel like I should stop him from speaking, but I think he's still going to
Go for it.
So I think
Whatever you want to do.
I could raise an objection, but I think I should ultimately.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Go with your heart.
No. I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere.
Nick, are you sure?
I think so. What do you think,
What
Maya?
if you majorly messed that up just now, Nick? What if you totally chose the wrong option out of two options?
Exceedingly! You're not making me feel better.
Just keep going.
There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now.
For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream.
A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt.
Can I click objection?
I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is now confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today.
You feeling good about your choice?
Well, I don't. We had to end this case.
Uh-huh.
If I. Okay.
I'm just asking a question.
Why are you making me second guess myself?
I'm just asking if you're happy with the choice you made.
No, I'm not, but I don't think that I could have gotten a better thing. What if I objected?
All right. I'm just asking questions.
Okay, so should I reload?
I think that's entirely up to you. If you're unhappy with the choice you made, then go for it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The judgment... Sorry. Yeah. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. I know he's going to object.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too?
Exactly.
I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
Okay, good. I'd rather him be the bad guy, so I think I like this better. Okay. That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Okay, same result, but it's better.
And then it's going to be the same. So you can probably skip through a little bit
Okay.
of his actual confession.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I do think it's interesting how DL6 is something that's been brought up since early on, and here we are again. Because remember, this is the original ending to the game.
Hmm.
It was me. I confess my guilt.
You're like, I have to still read some of it.
Guilty for DL6.
Is that how I sound when I do that?
Which ends today.
What voice are you even doing?
The culprit is me.
No, I
don't know what you're
I
even
think I'm
doing.
sounding like Voldemort. I don't know.
Wild. I am Batman.
Yes, I am Batman.
Do I sound like Batman?
Swear to me.
Yeah.
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this, because I'm kind of an idiot, if you haven't noticed, by the way, everyone. No.
We've noticed.
Bah!
Well, thank you, Karma.
It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
So you feel better about that now?
Yeah, because
that Karma got to be the bad guy.
yeah. December 28th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
I'm sorry, right? I've just wasted all of your effort.
Oh, Gumshoe! Gumshoe!
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! Just crazy!
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
I know.
Your case? For what?
Sometimes with the
Huh?
characters you pick, you end up talking to yourself.
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Huh? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
Oh, wait, did you see that? You
That was
said, I'm
you.
sorry. Oh.
That was you. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, is what you said.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right. Sometimes Nana has to talk to herself too. I think it probably happens more often for her, which is
What, that I
the
talked
ideal
to...
since it's her podcast.
Wait, what?
Not
Wait,
podcast.
What? That I talk to myself?
No. Chat pointed out I was just talking to myself for a little bit there with the characters. And I'm like, I think that happens overall more often for you, which is how it should be since it's your streaming channel. That's the word I was looking for, not podcast.
Oh, yeah. December 28th, 2:30 p.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 3.
In
No,
any
then.
case, gird your loins.
I would like to resume our trial.
I love a picture of her crook.
Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining.
Thank you, Karma. Thank you for telling us how this court should go.
The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
Yeah, Karma. And guess what, Karma? At the end of this trial, you're gonna have 2 losses to me. 2 losses in one day, okay? Get ready. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. On Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well.
It's so hard not to respond to you when
I
you're
know,
talking to
I know.
But I'm like he wouldn't take the bait.
Yeah. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth.
I'm surprised you said the word mistakenly, Von Karma. You can try to make like he's some murderer or some cold-blooded killer.
Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. It better be the 2 shots. Okay, you guys, real quick, again, my theory, just like Von Karma planned the 2 shots for Yogi to kill whatever his name was.
Robert Hammond.
Robert Hammond. I think it's all because he knew this case and he knew that that gun fired twice. And I think, here's my theory, is they're in this elevator, they're out of oxygen. Yogi pulls the gun on his father. He jumps for the gun. He hits the gun and a shot fires, but I don't believe it hit his dad. And then I think he, like, momentum carried him. He passed out or was knocked out or something. And then I think Yogi
Priscilla is saying the first gun fired 3 times. You can literally look at the court record to go verify.
It says 3 times?
Look at the court record.
Ooh, okay. I thought it was twice again.
Look at the gun.
Wait, the gun.
Yeah.
I know
it's fired 3 times.
But this is...
Look at the, what is it?
Oh, this
Do we
one
have
is
more
fired
info on
3
the
times.
case?
Okay, this one is 3 times. But what I mean is, but there were 2, okay, the first time was... I don't remember.
Do you have more evidence on the other page?
Okay, let me see. Okay, this
we have
one.
photograph of the murder. We have the DL6 bullet, and look at the DL6 case file.
Wait, back
on the other page.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at the DL6.
Okay.
Yeah. Elevator, air and oxygen, depleted at scene, trapped in elevator, 1 bullet found in heart.
See,
the
the
murder
weapon was fired twice.
Yeah. So that's so the first gun was fired 3 times, but you're saying you think the fact that it was audibly fired to where it was noticed on the lake twice.
Yeah.
In order to, like, symbolically or something call to this is what you're saying?
Yeah, because in the detailed instructions he said to fire it twice. He said to fire once and then fire a second time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just think the 2s have something to do with it. But in any case, I feel like the first shot, again, that he is remembering that the gun went off when he hit it, was trying to get it out of Yogi's hand.
Yeah.
Didn't hit the dad. And then he passed out, and he thinks he did. But the second shot is what killed him. Who
killed Edgeworth? Gregory Edgeworth,
I think it was Yogi, or I think it was Von Karma. I don't know.
How?
But I don't know, though, anybody... I don't think they had... I don't know if they have any proof. Let me see.
It's like a locked
room
room
murder. Elevator with Edgeworth, memory loss due to oxygen after his arrest. He okay.
Yeah, that's all the info we have.
I don't know.
So, I think the idea of going for it was said in the note to fire twice. It's related to that, and a case where it happened twice. Yeah, I can see your logic there.
And I think it still could be Yogi, but Yogi thinks that it wasn't him, or. I don't know. I don't know if it was fired twice, or to me, who found them? It doesn't say, but to me, whoever found them, maybe they were all passed out, and Von Karma grabbed the gun and shot him.
We don't have anything that suggests that, but who knows?
No, but I know it wasn't him. Let me see. Elevator depleted at the time. No clues found on the scene. Case summary. Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Trapped in elevator. Again, the thing is, 1 bullet found in the heart, but the weapon was fired twice. So again, only 1 bullet was found in the heart. That would make
another
no sense.
thing that could be useful to look at is the picture, the picture of his dead father or whatever, because that's another thing we have that's connected to the case.
Okay, so let's see. Let's look at...
I think it's on the 2nd page.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Ah!
This is what I'm talking about. That's where that
So
is
you think
the
that's
shot.
where the first shot?
That's where
you think that
Miles
Edgeworth is
shot.
right that he threw the gun, but that's where it went.
That's where it went. And then the second shot killed him.
Okay. You got some theories.
All right.
All we can do is press forward.
All right. So, what are we doing now? I don't know. Okay. Let's see what he says. All right. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please, please.
The DL6 incident.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Should I press on everything or just where I think?
Whatever you feel like.
I'm gonna, real quick, I'm gonna save. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if any of this is important to like set stuff up for beforehand.
I don't know.
So maybe. I guess I'll just do this.
Whatever you feel like.
Okay.
What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
My theory could still be right. It could be.
Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator?
Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi.
Are you sure? Because what if Von Karma was in that elevator too?
I would know if there was a 4th
Well-
whole person in the elevator.
Well,
We were fine at first. But then as time passed and no one came to help,
what did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then,
What was it?
a pistol.
Can I press again? How did the pistol... Where did that come from?
I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So, you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness.
This is my theory, everybody! This is my theory, everybody!
You're like, I'm grasping the straws.
I'm not grasping straws. This is a sound theory.
Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
Well, it would scare anybody. I mean, the scream?
Evidence, Mr. Right. Chat's right.
To this day?
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. Why don't you know, Phoenix? I'd better find out, and quick. Okay, I need to go back. Wait, oh. Okay, hang on.
You've started over, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Is that the part that you've been having the problem with?
I think so, because a single gunshot.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
And I think yeah. I think you should. You have two possible pieces of evidence, and I think you've used one of them several times. You should probably try the one you haven't used before.
Are you talking about this one or this one?
The bullet, we don't know anything.
Okay,
That doesn't contradict anything. But this,
Okay, yes, this.
I mean, this basically shows both bullets in a sense of there's the one that's inside him and there's a hole in the window. So
Yeah. So, there was only one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Take a look at this. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. And in it lies a clear contradiction to Mr. Edgeworth's testimony.
Edgeworth is...
I know. Edgeworth's testimony. Sorry about that. Edgeworth's. Okay.
Well, I can see the victim, Gregory Edgeworth, lying there.
Come on, Judge.
But what do you mean a contradiction?
Come on, Judge.
Oh my gosh. Just as I thought, the judge is clueless as always. Oh my gosh. Show the judge the contradiction in the photograph.
He's a little baby. He needs your help. He needs your help to point it out.
As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
It should be obvious.
I see. A bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Miles Edgeworth testifies that there was only one gunshot. However, according to this photograph, not one, but 2 shots were fired.
Do you see the contradiction,
One shot
kids?
hit the victim, the other hit the elevator door. I ask you then, why did Miles Edgeworth only hear 1 gunshot?
This photograph does not seem to confirm a second shot. However, when was the hole in the elevator made? I think I added a not. Anyways, it's fine. Continue. It might have been there before the incident occurred.
Right, Karma.
If it was there before, it has nothing to do with this incident. Mr. Wright, do you have proof that this bullet hole was caused at the time of the incident?
Yeah, Bud. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
You know what your proof is, huh?
Yeah. I think that's it, right?
You can't present it until he says he's going to present it. Go back.
Oh, sorry.
Continue the dialogue until he actually is going to do it.
Sorry.
What? Impossible!
No, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well. Mr. Wright, show us your proof. What do you have that proves the bullet hole in the door was related to this incident?
Now it's your time to shine.
Errot. Your Honor, the answer is in this file.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on.
Fine, Karma.
Which page shows the link between this bullet hole and the DL6 incident?
The victim data, bub.
Bubba.
Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Unos, dos. Got it?
Thanks.
Miles Edgeworth only heard 1 gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice.
Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
What do you think I'm driving at, Judge? Are you... Oh my gosh. You're...
Unos, dos, comprende?
Oh my gosh. It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary, that's on page 1. Do I need to look at it right now?
If you want.
I don't know.
They might just talk about it anyways. I don't know.
Okay. Error. No clues on the scene. Okay. Okay.
All right.
That doesn't make sense. Okay.
Well, we'll see where he's driving at.
Okay.
what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
Yeah, because you wiped it down, Von Karma.
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found.
Guess what? You lost, Karma. Guess what you lost when you shocked us?
I think that's the bullet that was in Gregory Edgeworth, not the lost bullet. Because he would know about it if it was, in terms of it would have been logged into evidence. He's saying that a second bullet was never found and logged into evidence. He doesn't know you have that bullet, but the bullet you have is the one that was already accounted for. Do you know what I'm saying?
And we don't
Yeah,
even
it's the
know.
one that was in Gregory Edgeworth.
Okay.
Why? Because the second bullet does not exist.
Oh, here's my new theory. That the scream... Wait, I wonder if the bullet went out the door. Like, went out the elevator door. It's a window.
Yeah.
I wonder if it hit Von Karma.
Oh no.
No. I don't know. Okay.
The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son.
Can't prove that.
That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth.
No, if that was the whole truth, then why did you electrocute us?
It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
No, idiot. The bullet, the gun was fired twice.
Order! I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
God, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Do I have it? You're saying I don't have it?
You don't have it. You have the one that was in the police center, the one they knew about. It doesn't make sense that you would have the other bullet.
Okay, is there any way I can get the other
Because it
bullet?
doesn't make sense that the police would have it.
Will I be able to...
I don't know. Can you find the other bullet?
I don't know. Was I wrong? Okay, I've got to be able to... Hang on. I got to be able to do something. I got to be able to do something.
You can go look in your thing if you want to look at the bullet so that you can see what I'm saying.
No, yeah, I'm not trying to... Let's see. So what do I have? Okay, this is a different bullet.
Yes.
Okay.
That's to the original case.
This
that has already been determined.
Taken from Gregory
Taken from his heart.
Still bears the ballistic markings.
Yep.
Okay, this here. I wonder if there's anything, though, if I look at this. It would have fallen through here or gone out here. That's weird.
I mean, presumably they did a huge sweep of the place, you know? Can you find the other bullet?
Yeah, it's right here. No, it's let's see. Deal
Swiper, don't
6.
swipe that bullet.
Old photograph. Would she know anything? What is that? Nope. Would Polly know where the other... Would Polly know where the other bullet is? You don't know. Okay, real quick. Okay, deleted.
Maya, yes, swiping. Maya's the swiper. You gotta just keep going right now.
All right. All right. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? No, Phoenix, you haven't, Yo-Yo Head.
What are you doing, Nick?
He's being an idiot, Maya. I'm now a third person. I don't know.
Thanks, omniscient voice.
Yeah.
Is that my sister? Why aren't you raising an objection?
Sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick? Really?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I know, and I better do it. I'm gonna be mad at my version of Phoenix if I don't. I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick.
Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime.
Can we channel? No, we can't channel Maya's mom. Her mom's still alive.
I mean, yeah, we don't know where her mom's at.
That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
That wasn't proven. You know, this is so stupid. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is such a fiasco. It's like there is no more proof that
It's
the
a
shot
bad
fired.
system.
There's no more proof. Hang on. This is like makes me so mad. There is no more proof that the one shot of the bullet that they found was the one shot was fired by Miles than it was.
It's a corrupt system.
God.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So, you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now!
Shut up, Karma. I am so sick of you.
You're so mad.
Oh,
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
yes, I do. NanaCritter
You're like
does.
waving a hand. You're
NanaCritter
like, yes,
does. I
so
have
many.
huge objections. Okay, you morons. I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying. Yes, Phoenix. My mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. It's called objection. Objection. Oh my gosh.
You're so mad at Phoenix.
Mr. Wright?
Okay. Yeah.
There
Honor.
it is.
Gosh. Your Honor, I object. Oh, shut up. Shut
Mr.
up.
Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Your face, Karma. That's what I object to.
Nick?
I don't know. This case is perfect. No, it's not, Phoenix. No, it's not. It's not even close to being perfect, you idiot.
Oh no.
Ah! It must exist. Yes, Phoenix.
That's Mia
The
voice.
second bullet.
No, you should be doing Mia voice.
Oh. The second
They've
bullet.
showed a flash of her.
The second bullet. What? What did you say? What did you just say?
Nothing? I was sitting here.
The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I still think it's Von Karma, but I'm still thinking about that one.
But do you have proof it's Von Karma? Or is it just vibes?
It's just vibes, but
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Save if you're unsure.
Alright, I'm gonna say the murderer had to find it.
Okay.
Of course there was a need. That's why they took it.
Maybe it was an adopted bullet.
Bah! What possible reason could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene of them is the bullet would be proof.
Which one? Don't save over it. Just keep going for now.
Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof.
Proof?
It was a special bullet, so they took it with them.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
They would have had time to do that, you idiot. It was lodged inside his body.
So
Huh?
you're saying that they had time to, like, search for a bullet?
Why would they only take one of the two shots fired?
Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm gonna have to penalize you.
Better not.
He did.
This isn't going well.
Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
I guess the murderer didn't need it, is what I have to say. That's my only other thing to say, right?
Well, you could, if you really wanted to say that they had to find it, there was a second option there. But yeah, it's either that or this.
Well, wait, you're saying there was a second thing when I pressed this?
Remember you said they had to find it, and then he asked you for a why of that.
Okay,
So it's either that or it's this.
okay.
We saw this. So go to where he asks you another question. So
They were being cautious.
you said,
I
so
said
it's either that or the other thing.
well, the murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, they would have time to take a bullet out of inside a body.
But you're also saying they had time to run around searching the floor for a tiny bullet.
Huh?
I think this is
Okay.
the same dialogue.
So you're just saying I need to reload and then do the other one.
If you want. Because this doesn't seem to be working out.
All right. So this is where
That's
I
the one you
started.
haven't chosen.
Okay. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Bah! The murderer had no reason to take that bullet! You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
That's me again.
Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy.
Goes for you too, Nana.
Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Okay.
You're thinking.
Well, I'm thinking that he shot him.
Oh?
Or like whoever took the bullet was shot with the bullet.
Oh. Interesting.
That's what I'm thinking. So I think that's the yell he heard. He did
Let's
accidentally
see.
shoot someone, but it didn't kill them.
Let's see.
Which it could have possibly been the bailiff. I don't know.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer.
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Yeah, duh.
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes. I guess that's how it would work. Yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean
the murder came from outside. Yes. See, I still think it's Von Carmen. This is what I believe.
Uh-huh.
That's why he has an extra... think about it. That's really why he has an extra grudge against Miles, because he got shot.
Interesting.
Yeah, so... wait.
I think it's probably still Phoenix.
Okay. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then, the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it!
Oh my god, I hate him so much.
No one involved with the incident was wounded.
Von Karma, how about you take off your shirt and see if you have any scars? Bullet hole?
There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Yes, you can.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Yeah, are you thinking along my lines, Maya? You think it's Von Karma, right? Right?
I mean, maybe if you let me keep talking.
Okay. Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation.
Glad you appreciated
for
that, chat.
several months after that. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean...
It could only mean one thing. He
was the murderer in the DL6 incident. I got to say it.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
I mean, that's basically what I said. It was Von Karma.
Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh, should I come out and say it now? Yep. No, there's no better time. You gotta say it now.
You're like, what's the better time?
Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, I'm so ready to say this. I can't wait to see. Okay.
You're like, all right, let's go,
I'm ready, I'm ready. Okay. Y'all ready with me? Y'all ready with me? Okay.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very, very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
But... My hands are shaking. Phoenix, get it together. My hands are not shaking. Okay? Slap it out
You're
of you.
so ready.
Oh my gosh.
The what?
Von Karma.
Von Karma?
Oh, sorry, it went too fast.
There wasn't any dialogue.
You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there?
Bah.
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick, Let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Then again, he would have scars. He could show us his chest. Or show us his upper torso. Oh, nobody's this perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself?
Yeah,
Like, come
yeah,
on.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, we're talking Von Karma here? He is insane, okay? No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself, can you? Wait. What does that mean? The bullet's still in him. Bullet could still be in him.
What if he had a really big magnet? No.
Bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Said metal detector. Don't I have a metal detector? Don't I have a metal detector? Do I still have that on me?
You can look at your court record.
Can I present a metal detector and run it over him?
You can't present right this second, but if you want to know if you still have it on you, you can look at the court record.
I have it. I'm going to use the metal detector on it. I am going to use the metal detector on it.
You can't present it right this second, but...
I should have a metal detector. Let's see. I should still have one right here. Makes a noise
Interesting.
when metallic objects are near. A useful detection device.
Uh-huh.
I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Okay. Okay.
Can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Yep. All right, Von Karma. I'll prove it. Do I click and then
Just
find-
keep going.
Okay.
You can't do it until they
And
say.
I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Von Karma is perfect. You wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean? I do. There is a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible? For all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. Yeah! Take that, Karma!
He's sweating. He's sweating. I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order! Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot.
He reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. Yeah, Edgeworth, you should be pissed at him. He's a piece of crud, and you used him as your mentor.
You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so, I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
Yeah, very convenient, Von Karma. What?
He did adopt it, yeah. I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything.
It is Mr. Wright.
It is Mr. Wright
Oh.
who must prove something here,
Sorry.
not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
How do you know that? How do you know that, Karma? That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime.
Can't I use that he knows that I had no proof against him?
I mean, not really.
So sorry, Mr. Wright.
He's a prosecutor. The police could have just told him that something was taken, you know?
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom.
One day away
But
from
you
his
see,
retirement.
I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your soldier... Sorry. Rewind. I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. What in the heck is...
What do you think it is?
What is
Look
my
on the
final
other
proof?
page.
Okay.
Look on the other page. What do you think it is?
Is it this?
I mean, think about it. Why could it be that? For one, he just said that you don't have any of the DL6 stuff and you do. But for two, I mean, if you still have a bullet that has clear ballistic markings, and theoretically there's another bullet that you could compare it to, right?
Right. So we could say we could take that bullet out of you and compare the two.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So should I just present it?
I mean, yeah.
That's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
That scream.
That was scary.
It was hard on me too, but it was worth it, you know? I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. That's Yanni Yogi.
Okay. Help! I can't breathe! That's you.
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Is that Yoni again?
That's you again.
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air!
Get away! Get away from my father!
Hey, I'm not gonna do it again. You can insert for yourself what that sounds like. It's that scream I heard in the elevator. I did drink water, by the way.
Oh, good.
15 years ago.
Oh, yes.
Before
spooky.
and after.
This is a good spooky Halloween one, right?
Sure. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Mr. Von Karma?
I'm not gonna do it again. I only got so much. Only you would dare defy me! I'll say that. So, it was you. You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record!
And guess what, Karma? You lost twice to Phoenix Wright today. Twice. Keep it in your head.
And you! You left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death!
15 years earlier.
Oh.
I don't know why I took that from you, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma!
I guess, wait.
Oh, sorry.
Chief Prosecutor, do we know who that is? No, I guess we don't. So yeah, you take it.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
It's whoever the chief prosecutor at the time was. Because he said chief prosecutor at the
And you
beginning.
said Edgeworth.
Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room.
I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise.
Didn't you know that there was a earthquake?
He was really out of it.
I was in pain, a horrible, burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door?
I called it. I called it. I called it. I wasn't sure how the elevator opened, but...
Judge!
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
you were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Woo! We did it!
2 for 2. 2 for 2. 2
Von
for 2.
Karma's leaving, so he
That
doesn't
is
hurt
all.
my throat
This
no more.
court is adjourned.
December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual.
Hey, did you hear that scream? I mean, this dude is scary. This dude is straight up.
Sorry, could you
just
talk a little
off-
louder? My ears are actually, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed.
Twice, Maya. Did you get that? Twice in one day.
His perfect record. Crushed.
Yeah.
Crushed.
I gotta
crushed.
say, I'm impressed.
Thank you. It was pretty close, though.
I mean, I wasn't
was
gonna say,
sure
but
we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
Oh, hey, Edgeworth, hey. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try, thank you.
I see. Thank you, right?
Okay, that was a little bit awkward, but okay, yeah, okay. You're welcome.
Look, it was very hard for me.
I think you could have done a better job than that.
Yeah, it was a little bit strained and awkward, but you know.
Uh, sorry, I'm not good at this sort of
I
thing.
agree. To chat.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there.
Whoop!
Hey, Gumshoe. Hey, Gumshoe. How's it going?
Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would.
Well, thanks, because you have been kind of...
I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal.
Well, thanks, Gumshoe. I appreciate it.
And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but...
Well, you know, hey, then don't...
But who cares?
Well, because, you know, you...
Who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see.
Whoop!
Okay. I don't know if this is better. I don't know. I'm a little uncomfortable here.
Did I do that right? I feel foolish.
Hey, A for effort.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Oh gosh.
Hey,
A
y'all!
lot of jump scare.
I know.
Lotta!
Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Y'all, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar, even if no one was there. You're just too straight-laced.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
That's Phoenix.
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh?
Well,
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
huh? It's over, Nick! My life is over!
Just like the beginning of the game.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick! I'm not long for this world! You don't look sick.
It's Beyonce! She is a going to live in Paris, Nick! Paris! Nick!
Investigated.
She's leaving me behind!
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Angie! There you are!
Yes, here I am. Your accent seems to have gotten more exaggerated.
Congrats, Edgy! Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it, but it's Larry, not Harry. Yo, Nick! That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not a police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Larry Butts. Butts, it was you. You know, when this story came up, I was thinking, could have been Butts. You know, could have been Butts. And,
If it smells.
huh? I mean, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly.
Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38. No. No! Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history.
Maya writes all the details down for her fanfics.
I'm over here steaming right now. I'm steaming. You can't see me, but I'm steaming.
Can't see me, but I'm steaming.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, I do. It, kind of scarred me for life. Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school.
That's you.
When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth? You should have told me.
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations is run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There, you have it.
It hasn't run out in my heart.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
I don't... Ugh. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I had only known, I would have become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal.
So you became...
I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself.
Being around on karma, that's punishment.
If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth?
Want to switch, right?
Hi, y'all. Line up. I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time! Let's go!
And after that, dinner on me.
Yeah, sorry we keep kind of putting you off there, Gumshoe.
Oh, it's fine. I like watching.
Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Wright and Company Law Offices.
What? What? Whoa! I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? Still only 5? Maybe I should go back to sleep. Why am I in my office?
I think you live here.
What's this? A letter? Oh no!
Good morning, Nick.
Maya! No!
You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless.
No, you weren't, Maya. No, you weren't.
So I've decided to go back to my training.
Maya, you're gonna leave me?
I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter.
This is how this is gonna end. I wanna be sad.
Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye? What time is it? God, the first trains for the mountains have already left? To the station! Oh no, did I miss her? No. Guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick?
Maya, I'm so glad I found you.
Uh,
I know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, Maya. So you're leaving? I guess this is good.
yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits.
I know, Maya, but you're like a little sister to me. And you're all I have left of Mia. I know that's not a reason enough to stay, but you've been like a little sister to me.
And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Well, maybe someone could call me my name Phoenix, but I still would rather you stay.
You can't cry at almost Halloween.
Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On that last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You hurt my sister?
Yes. Only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Yeah. You grabbed this. You grabbed this. That was you, Maya.
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Okay, I guess I will stop crying because it's Halloween and it's the end of this episode. Huh? You're still gonna go?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting. Okay? Better come back, Maya.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I know. I actually am. Well, you know, I'm not going to admit that, so I don't know about that, but...
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya. Please come back. Aww, look how cute she looks!
Thanks, Nick.
Aww.
I think that's you.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. I have now won several cases, so people can't keep saying it's luck, because I've won all my cases right now. Okay, I just want y'all to, all my audience out there, to take note of the fact that I have a perfect record. I've won all of my cases, okay? So, now a new story begins with the same old crazy cast of characters. Somewhat. We will mix it up some.
Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, and I got a bad feeling about this.
My audience, pretty full of yourself. Thanks, Shutakumi.
That was so good, you guys. Woohoo! Oh, we're gonna get...
Hey, pal! Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
We did say woohoo, you know, so yeah. It's cute.
You have to be ready to talk fast if your
Okay,
characters come up.
I know. Huh? Nick? No, I hadn't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Miss is a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now? Yeah.
He's cute when he gets embarrassed.
Yeah.
Gumshoe wouldn't say it that bluntly, you know? Who, right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. I have to just, I'm like, the voice was around there. It's been a while. I don't remember, but I have to talk quick. Oh, this guy.
Thanks, right? Oh, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes? Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Gateway Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
God, the voice you did for that guy.
I know. Now I don't know if I can remember the old lady. Oh, no.
This is like a pop quiz for us.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you know.
It's you, Phoenix Wright? Oh, yes. He is understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
All right.
God, I can't remember what
It's
the
intense.
lady. I can't remember the old lady. Was it high? Was it? Oh no.
Well, it's time.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix Wright, and then there's some DVD and box set, I don't know, with DVD. And these days, how am I going to even know what you're talking
Made
about?
her slightly country in a way that she wasn't. You keep
God.
letting that country
I couldn't
seep
remember
in.
her voice.
It was in that area, just the
Okay.
little country. It wasn't there.
Okay.
I'm pleased to announce The Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know.
Yeah, they had the lady talk way, way, way too fast. I couldn't keep up even.
Well,
reading
she does
this.
her. That's her whole thing.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
Very good. Whew, got it.
Thanks.
Oh, that was
trying.
Good. That was good. That was good.
Oh,
Right, who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk, Pink Princess, all right? But, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy my tender age.
God.
Okay.
Cause it's what's his face. He's doing the best he can, okay?
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy, me. I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost, for real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
Still had to put all the syllables
I know,
in
trying to go fast, but yeah.
You did it. I mean, you did it.
I can think. I have heard of us for all these.
Yeah. The line here, guys, the Pink Princess, yeah.
Aww.
There they are.
And I
Look at the
love
ghost.
Mia. Oh, I see what she's saying. And there was a ghost. Yes, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. I'm gonna be famous. Oh,
You did it.
That's so
Almost.
cute.
Oh yeah, the first time you see Mia in the photo,
It's emotional.
I know.
so this did end up taking the whole episode, but that's fine.
Yeah. Wait, who is this? Who's this little mysterious thing right there?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a little
Who
mystery.
can say?
All right. So what do I do? Do I click more?
It'll probably ask you if you want to save.
Okay.
Yeah, it's saving.
So we're gonna
Uh,
save. Yes.
So don't push anything else yet because it might automatically go.
Oh, okay.
So let's just say goodbye and then we can.
Oh, okay. Oh, well,
Oh, good,
okay.
you saw the ending.
I know that was so cute.
But yes, you
Oh
see
my
how it was
gosh.
like that was clearly the end of the game originally.
Cute. That was so cute. Oh
And
my
so
gosh.
because Maya left, she's not in this next case because it takes place in between this game and the next game. Where
okay.
who knows, maybe Maya comes back, but she's not in this case that's gonna happen.
Rosella, thanks for being there with us this whole time.
Yes, thank you.
And sorry we didn't take a break.
Well,
But-
you know, sometimes you're too in the spirit.
I know.
And
it's
again, the
just
break's
like-
mostly for us. I don't think that chat cares that much.
That's probably true.
Yes, we do get a new Maya. We've already divvied up who the voices will be, so.
Yes.
Because we thought that we might get it here, but
Oh,
that's
hi,
fine that we
HP
didn't.
lover. Yeah, you were lurking.
I'm glad
the
that you
whole
were lurking and got to see
time.
it.
Yay.
'Cause, yeah, that's the original Into the Game. This next case is also very good, but it's kind of, it feels more like an in-between the two games than like an end to this game, if that makes sense. And it was actually made after the first three games, interestingly.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But chronologically, it takes place next, like it is. So.
Like it did. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Whew, that was a case.
I know. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the case that made me really fall in love with this series, you know?
Aww. I was
It's just, you know, all the emotions, the ridiculousness, it's good.
I know. I get so sad to think of us, of Maya leaving, and it was hard enough for Mia, but she was there just like one episode, and then she died in the next. So, yeah.
Well, she gets to be a ghostie sometimes.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll see Maya again. I mean, she said that she'd be back soon, so I can tell you she's for sure not in the next case, though. So.
Okay. But you guys, oh my gosh! So we will be.
And yeah, it was added for the DS release, which is the way I originally played this game.
So exceedingly, so that we can kind of announce to our viewers.
Oh, sure.
Do we know next week when we're going to do Phoenix Wright?
Okay.
We can do Friday or Saturday.
I think this Friday is when we have a D&D game, I believe.
Not
so,
this Friday. Like
no, I know.
next
I'm
week.
trying to think.
Okay.
I know. I'm trying to think ahead.
Okay.
So I think I should be fine to do it next Friday. I think it might kind of go back and forth between Friday, Saturday, if that's all right with you. Because Saturday is like, sometimes we have things we want to do Saturday, so it's hard to like say, yes, always be Saturday. But then sometimes I have a D&D game Friday, so.
Okay.
I think we'll fluctuate a bit, but I think next time should be Friday.
Okay.
That should be good for me.
So tomorrow we are doing dun, 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 I'm doing my eyebrows. Dun, dun, dun.
A special.
Tomorrow we are doing a special, and of course we are doing Dragon Age, the Veil
Guard.
And then next week on Wednesday we'll do Dragon Age, the Veil Guard, and then next Friday we will do Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Yes. So tune in for all of it, hopefully. Especially if you want to follow Ace Attorney in particular, that's going to be Fridays and Saturdays. Probably fluctuating, but for sure it's next Friday. So.
Well, HP Lover is asking if it's like every other week, but no, we're thinking of doing two streams a week.
I think it's like if we need to cancel, then we need to cancel because if a week's particularly busy. But like, I think we both like to just keep going, you know?
Yeah, it'll be fun. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yay. Well,
but yes, thank you all so much. It's been a pleasure.
For this stream until Wednesday. No, for this stream.
Until tomorrow.
Yeah, until tomorrow. Well, and then for Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, until Friday. So.
Yes.
All right. Bye, you guys. Love y'all.
Bye.
Thank you for being with us tonight. It was so fun.
Yes, thank you. It was great.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.